Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Trudeau's love for the Khalistani Brigade is not a hidden secret. From defending Hardeep Singh Nijjar under the garb of diversity to giving shelter to those who want to break India, Canada has made its position very, very clear. Knowing he's on shaky ground ahead of the 2025 Canadian federal elections, Justin Trudeau pulled off a new stunt to secure his vote bank. Trudeau made a surprise appearance moments before Diljit Dosanjh's concert in Toronto. Right after meeting the singer, he posted a message on social media platform X saying that, and I quote, "Stop by the Rogers Centre to wish Diljit Dosanjh good luck before his show." Canada is a great country where a guy from Punjab can make history and sell out stadiums. Diversity isn't just our strength, it's a superpower. However, the BJP found the Punjab insertion by the Canadian Prime Minister to be deliberate mischief. Take a look at the report before we jump into the debate.
कलाकार ने अपनी पूरी दुनिया के अंदर ऐसी पैठ बनाई कि वहां के चुने प्रधानमंत्री आते हैं, उनके साथ खड़े होकर फोटो डालते हैं, छोटी बात नहीं। लेकिन जस्टिन ट्रूडो ने उसके बाद जो किया, मुझे उसका खेद है, दुख है।
जो पंजाब के लोगों का सम्मान होता है विदेशों में, उसको तो खुशी होनी चाहिए सरसा जी को, उसको इस पे आपत्ति नहीं होनी चाहिए।
You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate with Shehzad and Vivek Srivastava are Sushant Sareen, Senior Fellow at the ORF, and S. Harish Mohammad Ibrahim, Political Analyst, joining me live from Chennai. Shehzad Poonawalla, why does the BJP see red in the statement in the tweet of Justin Trudeau when he refers to Punjab? Do you think he's actually playing mischief?
My favorite song is from Titanic, My Heart Will Go On, sung by Celine Dion. If I were to refer to Celine Dion as a singer from Quebec rather than Canada, given the history of Quebec, look, I'm sure that Prime Minister Trudeau may have had the best of intentions, but his intentions are overwhelmed by his words. The fact of the matter is that Diljit Dosanjh doesn't need a Canada to get his audience, first of all. He's India's pride, and he's the son of India. He's not the son of one state of India. India is a conglomerate of thousands and thousands and thousands of such people who come out of it every day. So therefore, to individualize and to say it, and this has been, the reason is there's a track record. First of all, we know the kind of vote bank politics that is going on in Trudeau's government. We also seen that they've paid tribute to Nijjar, a terrorist. We consider him nothing short than a terrorist, but never to the victims of the Kanishka bombing. Where's the justice for those people? Who are the people who were killed in that bombing? What about the fact that time and again there are free run given to K elements in Canada? They've even allowed the display of the murder and assassination of a prime minister of this country on their soil. So I think that his past actions and his words have deliberately allowed his intentions, which may have been noble, I don't know, I'm not sitting in judgment of a prime minister, to get overwhelmed, and therefore it is incumbent on him to make sure his language is not problematic, just like I would not call Celine Dion a singer from Quebec.
Vivek Srivastava, this is not just about what he's said about Diljit Dosanjh. His overall track record, the fact that former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's assassination has been eulogized on Canadian soil. So when we look at Trudeau, don't you think Trudeau is playing mischief here?
Yeah. No, I think it is a failure of the Indian External Affairs Ministry. You claim to be a Vishwaguru on one side and you do not know how to handle nations. I mean, you need to have a good foreign policy, and you should have made a policy in such a way that the Canadians listen to you. They have their own politics, they have their own elections, they have their own gimmicks, just like we have our own over here. Our Prime Minister gets foreign guests over here and makes them walk around, does a G20 and claims to be a Vishwaguru so that his own electorate feels good about him. So, I mean, if he has met Diljit Dosanjh, that is between him and Diljit Dosanjh. But however, if he is doing something which is anti-India, if Canada is becoming a soil for anti-India activities, Khalistani activities, that has to be dealt at a diplomatic level. All these small things like going to a concert, if you start raising it up and start objecting to it, tomorrow you will say that no Sikh or a Punjabi singer or an artist should go to
Sushant
Canada. Nobody should go and meet the other relatives in Canada.
Is this failure of the foreign policy? Not one word comes out of Vivek Srivastava's mouth about the use of the word Punjab, but not India.
Yeah, look, Trudeau is, I don't know how to describe him in parliamentary language, but the bottom line is, if you're talking about diversity, I can't think of any country in the world which has greater diversity than India. So Canada doesn't stack up anywhere near that. But clearly, given the kind of politics Canada has been following, the reference to Punjab was not innocent. It was very clearly aimed at driving a distinction between Punjab and India. This is something that the Canadians have been the cat's paw of many countries in the West who have been trying to do it. Now, it's all very well for Vivek to talk about, it's a failure of foreign policy. Maybe he can tell us, if he was the foreign minister, how he would handle India's foreign policy and ensure that the countries don't do this kind of stuff. What would he do which has not been done? Would he lie down before them? Would he give whatever they want? Would he be prostrate before them? Would he let their diplomats run riot in the country as they were until a few months back or a year back? Would you allow that to happen? Would you allow them to use their NGOs? Would you allow their NGOs to come
failure of
into
the
India
government, but not one word against Trudeau will Vivek Srivastava says. But Harish, I want to ask you, is this deliberate provocation, deliberate mischief by the Canadian Prime Minister?
No, not at all, because I don't think so, because even we don't want to go into the insinuations of, because a diaspora of almost 3 million Indians are outside India, and out of that 1/3 of the Indians are there in Canada, and out of 1/3 of Indian diaspora, 75% are Sikhs who are building their nation. So a Prime Minister who comes with the Punjab slang, which even still the Punjab is very much with the Indian sovereign nation, right? So we don't have to take a second thought on it whether to...
Shehzad?
Also, another
Are we overreacting? Because Harish and Vivek think we are overreacting. It's a failure of your foreign policy.
I just have a very small question, and I hope Vivek will hear it to the end. Vivek, what was the stand of your political party officially when Harjit Nijjar was given a tribute in the Canadian Parliament, whom India considers as a terrorist? Our failure? What was your party's official stand?
Basically,
sir, one second, sir. Sir, Vivekji, Vivekji, can you start with your stand? Can you start with your stand?
Let me speak.
Sir, please.
So he's
but I haven't completed. It's a yes or no question.
You will get my stand. We support the unity and integrity of our country. Sir, sun lijiye.
So is Nijjar's felicitation wrong? He's a terrorist.
Any Khalistani movement whatsoever.
Okay, so he doesn't support.
One second, Navika, I'm very precise. Vivek, let's have a mature conversation where we speak.
I'm running out of time, 30 seconds.
Navika, I did not ask for Vivek's view.
Yes.
Vivek is a good friend of mine, but he's unofficial. I asked for the official left party's view. There's none. We failed at foreign policy. They did not even come out and condemn it.
This is official. We do not support
it. It's right. The left parties did not condemn it.
They want our nuclear weapons done away with.
Today, parties in the opposition are not condemning it. Not one word. They have a view on everything. But this one, they're not ready to say anything. Well, as far as India is concerned, we've got one view. And that one view is that don't play mischief with India. Why? Why are our political parties not standing in line with that one motto? Anybody plays mischief with India, it is a united India that will face them. And Justin Trudeau needs to remember that. We leave it at that. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on the Newshour tonight. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being with me. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, on the same show, the Newshour at 9. Good night and be safe.